everybody, it's Jay with J Digs History, and I'm out today with Digger Dilly and All Metal Adrian. Hi! We're not digging today, we're just exploring. Out in the woods, want to take a look at a couple spots that I saw on the evil LiDAR. Take a look at those. Maybe we'll go back over by the lake and do a little bit of mudlarking today around the old home sites. So, let's see what we got. Well, stay tuned, okay? So you got Digger Dilly and All Metal right here. Now right behind them over here is a pit. And this is what I was seeing on the LiDAR underneath this tree. And that, I believe this might be an old home site. If I'm lining the map up from the 1860s correctly, there should have been 3 sites along this water here. Found another pit up over here behind Digger Dilly. I'm not sure if that's a cellar or not, but it's something worth checking out when the greenery's gone. All right, let's...
There's so much green.
There is so much green. All right, let's continue on and see what else we can find. All right, so there's Digger Dilly. There's All Metal Adrian.
A chair.
And this is a good sign. So we got a pit. You can see there's like an old chair right there.
And
old bed spring.
Yeah, a tube.
And some kind of tube.
There's another tube.
There's a whole bunch of dead animal right here.
Ooh.
But if you look right here, there's a pile of rocks.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if that was a chimney stack right there.
That's what I was going to say.
So,
Adrian, come up here.
you know, and you're overlooking.
Ooh,
I mean, that lake wouldn't have been there, but overlooking this area and this grass down here, or this green down here, looks like it's all kind of cleared out and worked. So let's keep moving. It's pretty cool as you go along, you start learning how to do the research and everything, and you find the old maps, and I haven't found anything in books or anything yet that would suggest anything for me, but you know, the old maps, I know LiDAR in the metal detecting community is kind of a taboo, you know, from what I've gathered talking to people. I like using it. You know, I've never been a wilderness person, so it helps me out a lot. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, we get to find these old home sites. So let's continue. All right, so we're in the area the third cellar should be, but it's way overgrown. So wintertime, I have to come back up this way, take a look. We're gonna make our way back to the lake and do a little bit of mudlarking around the old cellar holes down there. And one of the things I brought with me today is I brought a privy stick. So I'm gonna check the one cellar area, see if we can't find where that might be, the old bathroom. So, all right, let's go. Check it out. I don't know how easy you guys can see this, but right here, there's like stone. And it comes around through here and keeps going over there. It looks stacked. It doesn't look like it's natural in any way, shape, or form. So I don't know if this was part of a retaining wall or part of a foundation to a house.
Can it be a chimney?
I don't think so. Here you can kind of get a better view of it. Oh. It'll definitely be something that has to come back with the metal detector. So I am just off the back side of the cellar hole, the one home where I found the braided hair and the flying eagle. Right here is where I found that, right there is where I found that green bottle and one of the spoons. And I just had this drop almost all the way into the ground here. So maybe a bathroom site? So Digger Dilly and All Metal Adrian were out over on the path. They're sifting right now, and then we're going to go over to the lake and see what's going on. So let's go see what they found in the sifter.
Yeah.
Keep sifting.
Adrian.
You got to get all the dirt out. All right, guys, so Digger Dilly, All Metal Adrian and I, we made our way to the lake here. We were looking around the old cellar hole. I found some things that I wanted, I probed out some areas that I wanted to probe out. They found some pottery in the sifter. They're digging through the sand here in the sifter, and I just found a surface find that I think is pretty cool. I hope they like it. It's actually looking beautiful, and it looks complete. So let's see. All right, guys, can you see that right there?
Yeah.
So you know what that is?
What?
That's a bottle stopper.
What's that?
So before, this probably would have been like a perfume or something. It's got a, see it says LCO.
Yeah.
So this was in a perfume bottle. So like this would be the stopper that kept everything in it. So there'd be a glass bottle that this went into, and then you would pop this out. And what they would usually do is you just take this little blunt end, which that looks a little broken there, but hey, that's no big deal. They would take that blunt end and then just kind of dab it on like your neck or in your ears. So yeah, that's a bottle stopper. That's great.
Whoa.
So these are like the kind of things that you're looking for. You gotta look real closely in the sand here, okay?
Okay. We're gonna keep using.
Because look, that right there might be one of the old cellars, and then there's another cellar right over there. So I don't know if they're all part of one house or this was like a garage. So. Okay, so Digger Dilly and All Metal Adrian came across this. Digger Dilly found it. Looks like a beautiful piece of milk glass with some nice decoration on it. It says Buffalo, New York on the bottom, or Buffalo, so I don't know exactly what it is. Probably like a cold cream or something. That's a good find. Just kind of, looks like a crown. Just kind of, you know, detecting out here on the beach. Not even detecting, we're mudlarking today. Our first time, we've never mudlarked. Alright guys, so we were out mudlarking today. Did you have fun?
Yes.
Yeah? How much fun did you have?
Lots.
What did we find? We found some pottery shards.
A lot.
A lot, yeah. We did some sifting with the sifter, found some pottery shards. It's pretty cool. But I think our finds of the day are right here.
3.
Yep, 3 of them. So we got Dylan's milk glass. All right. Probably like a cold cream jar. It's from Buffalo, New York. Don't know where exactly. We got this stopper, which is a Larkin Company perfume stopper. Okay. And we got this little glass bead. Not sure if it's a marble or what. It's chipped. It's cut on 2 sides, so it's got like a 90-degree angle. But yeah, that's it. That's pretty cool. So we had a nice day out hiking, and those are our finds.
We also found these.
Yeah, well, yeah, we got they look like old pieces to an old clay pigeon. So I think the best pottery shards we found are right here. These Dutch pottery chips that
Which I
connect
found.
together. Yeah, Dylan found those. So yeah, that's it. You know, that's what we found today. So we had a good day. Nice day out for a hike. The weather's getting beautiful again. Now I just need the greenery to go away so we can start digging some of these sites that we can't get to, right?
Yeah.
All right. Till next time, guys. I'm back out in the hills and mountains of northern New Jersey today, folks. Back where All Metal Adrian and Digger Dilly and I came out the other day exploring. We found 2 of the 3 cellar holes we were looking for. I think they're cellar holes. They do match up with the map, so I'm gonna go start digging them, see what's under the ground. It's supposed to be hot again today, which is weird. It was getting nice out. It's supposed to be 86, humid. It just poured last night. Everything's wet and muddy. So you can guarantee by the end of this video, I'll have mud all over my face. So, all right, let's see what we can find. All right, this is my first tone. Well, not my first tone. I had pulled up 2 shotgun shells so far. A lot of iron. But other than that, the ground's been pretty quiet. Not even like chirpy tones. Oh, tiny little button. There's a good start for me. All right, so a couple shotgun shells, a lot of nail iron, and 1 good find so far. tiny little button with a flower on it, and still some decent amount of gold gilt. I don't know if you can see that on there or not. So yeah, I mean, you think about it. These were, you know, these are not disposable items. They use these, they reuse them. So you get a new shirt, switch the buttons over, because they cost money. So that's nice, you know. People were here. Definitely a home site, I'm guessing. You know, like I said, a lot of iron in the ground. So, and now a good find. Let's see what else is out here. Well, that was loud, so I'm going to guess big iron. Yep, bean pot, something like that. This is a god-awful ugly signal. It's like all over the place. Underneath the bush. Yeah, big iron, like I said. Big horsey shoe. Gonna have fun carrying that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Shotgun Willie. Wheat penny? Ain't penny. I'm gonna say memorial. Copper memorial? Yep. Stinking Lincoln. So here's another one of those wonderful mid-40s tones. Oh. Well, what do I have right here? That's an acorn. I have no idea. I think it's another part of oil filter. That's what it was, bringing up a 40. So I made my way to site number 2, and there's a lot of trash. The only thing significant that I picked up were 2 old oil filters to cars, like ceramic and also copper. They're really, really green. Kind of making my way back between home site 1 and home site 2, I found the smallest auction shoe I have ever seen. Tiny little baby one. It's a relic, something. Hopefully there's more. I'm more closer to home site 2 than home site 1, but I'm in between, and it's hard to see, but there is a bit of a lip this way and one that I'm kind of standing on. Now I got this 30s tone here. This looks like ash. What is that? Is that a button? Or a tiny, tiny furniture tack? Huh. Let me get that cleaned. I'll be honest with you, I have no idea. Haven't a clue. When I get it home, maybe I'll be able to find it out. That's really weird. Doesn't look like it's got a shank area. Maybe it was a rivet? It's tiny. Alright, well, my initial plan didn't pan out too great. It's very quiet ground in the one spot, a lot of trash in the other. Found that one tiny little button, so there is hope. It's still very overgrown, and there are parts that I just can't get to, so I'm going to try it again when greenery dies down. That seems to be my theme. Wait for the greenery to die. So I'm going to go back out to the beach area where the kids and I were, where we were mudlarking. I'm going to take the detector with me, see if there's anything that I missed. Okay, so I made a stop. On my way in, just kind of walking through the woods around the one cellar hole to as I'm making my way to the water end. Got that. Let's see. Maybe another shotgun shell. Yep. Another willy. So we missed this little find the other day. There's an old spoon. Not super old. It fits the area. It's cool. Well, I'm back up on the bank here. That's a pretty solid tone. Tones like that have been very lightly stamped brass in this area. That decorative escutcheon, I got a pull tab. I just dug this up. It's a piece of something. Looks decorative. So that's pretty neat. It's crimped on the back. Maybe it's some kind of like bolo tie. Yeah. Beautiful. Not going to be easy to get to. Not as impressive as some other people's keyholes, but looks like another little old jewelry box keyhole. Cool. I know because I recorded this. Yep, there's the rock. Big iron on a rock. That's what this is going to be. Or just a nail on a rock. Oh, huge rock. There's the iron bouncing off the big rock. Big nail. Well, that's it for me today. You know, good day out. It didn't get as hot as I thought it was supposed to get, which is nice. It's still sweaty, and you can see I'm muddy. Wouldn't be a J Diggs without that. So I'm heading home. Got to go get the kids. Like I said, school started again. Time to go back into that routine. So yeah, but I had a good time. I got to see some things. Got to explore a little bit more. Can't wait for the greenery to be gone. You know that should just be my motto. J Diggs history. Can't wait for the green to be gone. So, which is funny because I'm a person who hates the cold. I love the summer months. So, but when it comes to digging, the greenery does make a tough.
If you like